Hello, and welcome to Top and Bottom Talk. Today is a special episode. We're getting back to a topic. Haven't done a topic in a while. And I'll say it again, today's topic is topical. Excuse the pun. We're going to talk about holidays, our top 5 and bottom 5 holidays. And today we do have a guest. His name... he's a new friend of mine. Just met him today, actually, at the park. Seems cheery enough. His name is Jerry. Jerry, would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Jerry.
Okay. Yep. Anything you wanted to share about yourself, Jerry? I don't know. Do you have any pets or...
I love animals.
Oh, cool. Yeah, me too. Big animal lover. What kind of animals do you love, Jerry?
Party animals. Mostly women. I like them when they get all drunk and touchy.
Oh, Jerry, no, Jerry, no. Let's pull it back. Jerry, do you remember why I talked to you in the first place? You were singing Christmas carols in the park, and I was doing a holidays podcast, and I thought this must be either pure coincidence or fate. So I went with fate. I'm starting to slowly regret that. Jerry, anything else you wanted to share about yourself, or I don't know, just any experience with the holidays themselves?
I've lost a lot in my life.
Oh, okay, Jerry. I should have mentioned we're going to start with the top. So we're going to start with the top. Fun things, happy things. Okay. You know what, Jerry, let me just take the reins here. So we're going to list for the audience members, wherever they are. They're global, actually. Anyway, we're going to list our top 5. We're going to alternate and go from 5 to 1. Then we're going to list our bottom 5. Usually we do reference ChatGPT. Today we're going to skip just because who knows? Who knows why? We just are. I'm going to start off with mine, Jerry, just so you can... I know this is a little last minute for you, but we're just going to see how it goes, and hopefully we both get out of here alive. I did notice you've got a toilet paper with you. What is that for?
Just in case.
Oh, okay. Well, we should be good here. Do you need to use the restroom before?
I already did.
Okay. That is a little ripe. Jay, let's take a pause, and you just sit on the other side of the table while we take a quick commercial break. And we're back. All right. That was strong. Okay, so let's get going here. My number 5, top 5 holidays. I started with none other than Independence Day. Things I like. It's outside. It's sort of around the middle of the year. We're out there grilling. Let's see. Things I don't love is maybe why it landed at number 5. The fireworks. I'm over it. I don't like the parking. I don't like the noise. We've got a dog, as you've met. And could you not pet the dog there, Jerry, please?
It reminds me of my past.
No, Jerry. No. Sophie, just take a minute. You know what, Jerry? We're going to pause this one more time. And we're back. Okay. That got weird. Jerry, just keep on petting your leg there. Pretend it's my dog. And we're just going to keep moving on. So, anyway, too many fireworks. It's loud. I feel bad for the dogs. I feel bad for the vets. It's just not great. So anyway, that's my number 5. Jerry, why don't we hear from you?
Number 5 is Independence Day. I was wearing them anyway. because of the drinking and the pooping. But I like to go around and touch other people's Depends too and say Happy Depends Day.
Hey, Jerry, I'm noticing you're saying Independence Day, like it's a diaper or something. Have you ever, I don't know, read a history book and known where it came from?
Don't have much use for it. Too busy making money.
Okay, Jerry. What? Even at a young age, huh? That's, wow. Ambitious. Great that you were able to make money. You're in a diaper and living in the park now, but, hey, who knows? Some people get famous later in life, and maybe that's going to be you.
I love touching people's pants and their butts.
Okay, Jerry. This is... Tell you what, let's go to number 4 and see if we have some better results. My number 4, I have New Year's Day. So I love I've got a day off from work. There's some planning. There's some gathering, some organizing, maybe a little shopping, who knows. Just a nice day. It's usually nice outside, nice time of year. So yeah, there's a U2 song named after it. So that's fun. Jay, what about you? What's your number 4?
I like Arbor Day. I love the smell of the ocean, and it reminds me of the ships at the harbor. I like the above ground ones. The only thing I don't like about the ocean is the smell. It smells like chlorine, and the above ground ones usually don't, but they're bad for diving.
Hey, Jerry. We're having a WTF moment here. You said Harbor Day, which I'm going to say you meant to say Arbor Day, which is much different. Also, the ocean doesn't smell like chlorine. Do you, by any chance, think any body of water is called an ocean?
I took a bath in the ocean the other day.
Well, now that I believe. That's probably true. Interesting. Okay. You know what? Let's just move it along because I just don't know what I'm going to get out of you. And honestly, I'm just getting a little nervous for my safety. Number 3, I've got Christmas, otherwise known as Xmas, otherwise known as mainly those two things. The gifts are fun. Oh, I'm a giver now, Jerry.
I like that.
No. I like giving gifts.
Call it whatever you want.
Okay. Moving on. I like the family aspect. The family gets together. The food's good. Lots of cakes and pies and whatnot. Little eggnog. You know what I mean there, Jerry?
Oh, that dog is talking to me. It wants me to take off my cloak.
No, Jerry. Okay. Quick pause, Root. Okay, and we are back. Apologize for that. Sophie had to take a little poo, and Jerry needed some fresh air. He was getting really itchy.
I get real itchy, especially when I'm not wearing underwear.
Oh, Jerry, no. We keep going down these weird little rabbit holes.
Oh, I would love to go down your rabbit hole.
Oh, Jerry, no, I don't think that's going to happen. Anyway, I was just talking about, I think about Christmas. So what was I saying? Family, food, blah, blah, blah. I could do without the music. If I hear that Mariah Carey song one more time, I'm going to start shooting. And then it's just everywhere. It's in the parking lots. Like, I get it if it's in the store, but man, like, we can't just enjoy the walk to the store. It's just got to have a Christmas theme. And sorry for the second interruption. Pam wanted to know what I'm up to. Anyway, between the dog barking and the pooping and Jerry giving me winks, this is going to be a tough one to navigate. Okay, I was complaining about Christmas. Okay, Jerry, you've had a weird go of it. Let's hear your number 3. I am not looking forward to this anymore, but let's hear what you got.
Oh, this one's a classic. It's Halloween. I like dressing up. I usually dress up as the same thing every year.
Oh, what's that? Like a ghost or like a vampire or...
I dress as a lesbian prostitute.
Of course you do. And why wouldn't you?
And then what I do is I order a bunch of other prostitutes and we all gather in a hotel room and, nobody really is there, but we go and we get all mad and then we start stealing money from the valet. And it's just a good time.
Yeah. I'm not sure you're capturing the spirit of Halloween, but I do like the dressing up part. That's checks a box. And there's a little bit of trick or treat in there. Tricks, certainly. Interesting. All right. Somehow that was your most normal answer yet. Okay. My number 2 for top is Groundhog Day, which is, oh Lord, this is going to get loud. Yep. Happens to be on my birthday, so, God, it's incredibly distracting. Happens to be on my birthday, and the movie is great. And this has just become a podcast full of barking and creepy old man. Anyway, love the movie, love the holiday. Okay. Another pause. It's occurred to me that most of my podcasts have involved Sophie being extremely distracting and barking and harassing me. Anyway, okay, that was my number 2. Let's just keep this thing moving. Jerry, your number 2 favorite holiday. Let's walk the line, shall we?
Not a problem. It's definitely MLK Day. I love it. Chocolate is my favorite. I like the white ones too, but chocolate, if I had to choose, would be my favorite milk. And I love it on cereal, in grits, but also by itself. Do you have any milk?
Oh, Jerry, I'm sorry to break the news to you. There's no such thing as Milk Day. I think you're referring to MLK Day, but I guess if you were to sound it out, it does sound like milk. In the interest of everyone's safety, I'm just going to accept that as an answer, and we will move to number 1. Okay, my number 1 holiday, favorite holiday, Thanksgiving. Easy choice for me. The food is great. Family get-togethers are great. There's football on. Oh, you can overeat. You're actually encouraged to overeat. It's disappointing if you don't. The pies. If I had to choose, definitely pie over cake all day. God, there's something amazing about a pie. They both go great with ice cream, but a pie... So the cake is going to have the icing, which I'm like, it's fine. Awesome. But the pie has generally a delicious crust. And so it starts good and then it gets even better at the end. And that's just there's more to it. Whereas the cake is usually the thing at the end is just too much icing. And so me being a health nut, I tend to cater towards pie. Plus you can trick yourself into thinking it's even healthier. There's blueberry and apple and peach and, Anyway, pie talk.
Do you know Jerry?
Oh, I believe I'm talking to him. What does that mean exactly, Jerry?
Do you have any coupons?
Jerry, now's not the time. Let's stay on track, shall we? Yeah, how about this? How about we hear your favorite holiday? Oh, yeah, okay. Jerry, favorite holiday, number 1, and go.
St. Patty's Day, I wear green and I pretend I'm Irish, and then I touch the women.
Oh, no, Jerry, that's not the spirit of it. You started off so strong. Green, great. Pretend you're Irish. Why not? You start to lose me at the touching the women part.
I only touch them when they're sleeping.
Jerry, that does not make it better. Tell you what, doesn't make it better. Actually makes it a little worse.
I like to kiss them when they're sleeping too.
Jerry, again, this isn't make it better. This is not a get out of jail free card. In fact, this is a get in jail free card. Tell you what, I've had just about enough of your favorite holidays. Let's nip this bad boy in the bud. Let's get to my number 5 worst holiday. Sophie, what on earth could it be? You've pooped, you've had lunch, you've played with the toy, you don't want pets. Okay, let's try it. Where's my pause button? Whew, okie dokie pokey. All right. Sorry about that, guys. And we're back once again. Where was I?
Can I pet your dog?
Jerry, you've already answered that question. You got a little weird with it, and the answer is no.
What about your wiener dog?
Jerry, I don't... fuck this guy. No, Jerry. Let's stick to the topics, please. All right, my number 5, New Year's Eve. Drunk driving, fights, which I'm about to get in with the homeless guy. Fireworks. Everyone saying, see you next year. Oh, yeah, that is annoying. Oh, the worst joke. The absolute worst joke. I've, said it myself. I've already gone off on fireworks. Drunk driving is just not cool. Pardon me for stepping out on a limb here, but not a fan. Yeah. The staying up late, I don't make it to midnight anymore. I'm in my 40s, and it's just off the table. If I make it to midnight, something has gone very wrong. Oh, Jerry, I don't even... we heard from your top 5. You know what? Let's just trust the process and give me your number 5.
Okay. Wiener dog. No, I'm just kidding. But I would like to touch your wiener dog. Juneteenth. It's a constant reminder that I'm not black.
Jerry, let me stop you right there. This feels like it's going to get us into weird territory.
Now, I promise that comes from a good place.
I'm going to trust the process. Trust the process, Brook. I'm sure there's a bright light at the end of this tunnel.
No matter how much traditional African clothing I wear, all people see is my pearly white skin and my Nazi tattoos.
Yeah, Jerry, I think that's where you're losing them. I think that's it. I don't think it's as much about the skin color as it is the old Nazi tattoos. Why would anyone... Okay, Jerry, I'm going to go my number 4. What do I not like? Easter, you got to dress up. Uncomfortable shoes, maybe a tie that just doesn't... Nobody should have to eat while wearing a tie, especially if it's tied tight. It's hard to swallow. It's just a whole thing. And the food is overrated. It's like ham, which fine, I guess. But it's just like the food, I'm never geared up. I think maybe you get like carrot cake or something. I don't know how the rabbit got involved. That would be a good question for ChatGPT. But I am mostly interested in ending this without one or both of us ending up in jail. You know what? Let's just regrettably hear Jerry's number 4.
My number 4 is Cyber Monday. Call me old-fashioned, but I like the real thing. Plus all the websites, they get so expensive, and I don't know how to cancel my subscriptions.
Hey, Jerry. When you hear the words Cyber Monday, what exactly do you think that means?
It means I'm supposed to pet my wiener dog all day.
No, Jerry, that's not what it means. It means there's deals online. Oh, God, Jerry. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. Why would... next time you hear somebody singing Christmas carols in the park, just let them be. Let those mofos be. All right, my number 3, April Fool's Day. This one's simple. You just can't trust anyone. Can't really trust anyone anymore anyway. Now you've got AI involved, but April Fool's Day, it's just like everyone's like, I'm pregnant, we're married, we're divorced, I cheated. Like, it's always these horrible things. It's just like, I haven't pooped in 4 days. You're like, April Fools. You're like, why? It's just getting, there's too much. There's too much involved. I don't know if you're supposed to wear green on April Fools. That might just be St. Patrick's Day. But it's become too much. Occasionally it's funny. I'll admit that. Occasionally it's funny. But for the most part, it's just a day of I can't trust anyone. It's like, what is that movie? What the heck is that movie? The Purge. It's just like you get one day where you can just say and do whatever you want, and then you just yell April Fools at the end. It's just not a good idea. All right, Jerry, you got to tell you what, it's not looking good for you, but again, I have said it before, I'll say it again, I got to trust the process. I'm sure there's good in everyone, and we're going to see if we can pull it out of you.
If you could just pull on it a little bit, give it a little yank.
Jerry, just say your number 3, please.
My number 3 is Labor Day. I don't like hospitals, so that's one reason, but I do like making friends. The problem is the ladies are always yelling and telling me to get out.
Jerry, I have a question. Maybe not so much a question. I'm surmising that in your twisted mind, Labor Day means you go to the local hospital and try to make friends with pregnant women that are having babies. Is that right?
You nailed it, just like I'd like to nail you.
Okay, all right. It's not even fun anymore. It's just getting weirder and weirder. I'm curious to see where it goes. All right. But you know what? I finished my plate as a kid, and I'm going to finish this pile of horseshit here. This horseshit of a podcast. We're going to finish it. All right. My number 2, least favorite holiday, Halloweeny. Now, I love the candy. However, I'm not a fan of I don't know what the odds are. I'd love to see an internet statistic, but it's just like, I feel like my percentages of getting murdered on that day and all the pranks are just, is it 100% increase? I don't know. It's high enough where it's like, oh, look, this person coming over to the house wearing like a Jason mask and holding a machete. Let's just open the door and give them candy. Why don't we? It just goes against every instinct I have. So that's my number 2. Nice, normal, and neat. Jerry, what do you got?
This one's a little personal, but I don't like Veterans Day.
Oh, Jerry, I mean, this country depends on people to defend it. Kind of weird that you wouldn't like it.
It ain't about that. It's the day that my wife committed suicide and left this planet.
Oh, geez, Jerry, that's horrible. Wow. I don't even know where to go with that.
Well, it was a weird.
Oh, you don't have to tell me.
It was a weird way that she left. The police, they said they never seen anything like it.
Well, that makes sense because I can't say I've ever met anyone quite like you.
Well, what happened was she cleaned out the bank account and then said, I'm going to Vegas. Don't follow me.
And you interpreted this as suicide.
Yeah, she said at the end, see you in hell.
Jerry, you know what? You're right. She is in a better place, and that is far away from you. Interesting.
She bought 2 tickets to Vegas. I don't get it.
Well, I'm sure she was planning on taking you, right? And then she decided to end it, and that's why. And I'm sure she was going to take all the money and win in Vegas and give you guys a better life, but unfortunately she changed her mind at the last second. And
do you have rope and a chair?
Nope, Jerry. I do have a chair, but no rope. So I guess no would be my answer. All right, let's get out of the darkness. Let's go to number 1. My number 1, with a bullet. Should I say an arrow? Wink. Oh! I feel like my name should be Chip. Anyway, Valentine's Day. It is, number 1, a made-up holiday. I mean, I guess they all are. But there's just a lot that goes into it. For one, I don't know what happens to the price of flowers and roses. It goes from being, I don't know, like, what is it? I don't even know what roses cost. $20 for a dozen? Does that sound fair? Not even fair. It's just a waste of money. That's my own personal opinion. But they look nice. Yeah, and then they die within a week, and you're throwing them away, and that $20 just went. It's like, would you buy a painting for $20 that just you throw in the trash after a week? No. You buy things that last. Anyway, the other side of that coin is I just constantly, this is when I have so many women just shooting their shot with me. Oh, it is exhausting. It's just like, I'm walking and then they're just like, hey, what do you think? Let's give it a try. This is me just walking down the street. And then I have to pretend I don't hear, and then they start honking their horns at me and saying, just derogatory things about my body, things they want to do to it. And it's just, it's just a lot for one man to handle. I've heard Brad Pitt has the same problem. So, anyway, we've made it this far, and I'm impressed. We're at the very end. Sophie wants to give me a look or play, or I don't even know. Sophie, we're at the very end. All right. So, Jerry, let's end it on a high note, even though it's negative. Give me your least favorite holiday.
It's, without question, Black Friday.
Jerry, I'm so nervous where this is going to go. Also, your wife committing suicide was number 2?
Yeah, I just feel strongly about this. I think they should all go back to where they came from.
Jerry, no. Also, Sophie, no. Jerry, I don't like this at all.
There's just too many presents, too many gifts purchased, and consumerism is ruining this country.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Your issue is with the too much purchasing of gifts on Black Friday. And, okay, all right.
And also all the rap music.
Oh, Jerry, no. Nope, we are not doing that. Okay, I think we've gotten out of this. How much time? Quick 30 minutes. Actually, the longest 30 minutes of my life and Sophie's life. We're going to end it. That's the holidays.
I used to live here. Can I touch your wiener, dog?
And that's going to be a wrap. Bye-bye.